long awaited. I'm JG.
I'm G.
And this is the crossover. Just getting straight into it. He's going to let you know about himself.
He can let you know about himself first.
I'm JG Freshly. I'm a recording artist. We're out of Jacksonville, Florida. But I'm really from Kansas City and I'm really from Iowa, so it is what it is.
I'm just G. Don't really got anything in my background, I guess. From Atlanta. Been living in Jax. Ready to get up out of here. Ready to get up out of here.
What made you want to start this podcast?
I think that we just got funny stuff to talk about. So it would be funny to just put it all out there. Been through a lot of things like over the years. Seen a lot of things, did a lot of things. Kind of just want to like share it. I think it's funny.
And for those of you that don't know, we've been friends for 13 years? 13 years. 2013?
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah,
It's been a while.
We got a lot of experiences together.
Like 13 to 25 is 12, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know.
What can people expect from this show? A lot of laughs, a lot of advice, funny stories, you know.
I feel like I give the best advice. I feel like people should really take advice from me. I think I'm a good listener and a good advice giver.
What's a big lesson that you've learned so far this year?
A big lesson that I learned this year so far is to be more emotionally intelligent. So to be able to not just portray things like from my point of view, but to be able to see them from a different point of view from others, and to be able to like resonate with them like on their level, just to be able to, you know, be versatile.
Yeah. That's something I'm working on, being emotionally there for people, understanding where they're coming from, seeing things from the other side. That's definitely a big thing in life.
Yeah. Got deep real quick.
Yeah, deep into it. I'm talking about in it.
What that song? Put some Lulu on there. Is that same song?
I don't even know. I'm talking about in it.
Okay. I'm talking about
No, what else do I
they
know?
be like.
No,
Yeah.
See? You playing around too much.
You was trying to eat too.
Hey,
I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it.
It's just been a long time coming. I feel like this is something I've always wanted to do. Just have a platform to talk on. I know we're going to get a lot of people on here that are going to share good advice, tell their stories. Yeah, it's going to be a good show to watch. I think everybody should tune in. It'll be fun.
We'll try to keep it short, not really like those things that go on for like an hour, 2 hours, things like that. I feel like there's nothing to talk about like that. Like
30 minutes max is I'm good.
Yeah, we can. Unless I'm just telling like a crazy story and I don't want to get cut off, like I may have to run over a little bit.
Speaking of crazy stories.
Vaughn.
No, not Vaughn.
Oh. Yeah.
KU.
Huh?
For those who don't know, I went to KU, the University of Kansas. Crazy stories. That's the place where they all happen. So, you want to just get into it, the one that I'm going to say. You want me to say that on camera? Should I say that?
I didn't go to KU. I used to play basketball in college, and to be honest, I didn't play. So it's like, I was just there.
I'm not even going to get into the stories yet. I'm just
But I did go to KU and visit a lot, and I literally love Kansas.
It's a lot of funny things that happen there.
Yeah, I love that place.
I'm going to say a question that says, what's the worst advice you've ever been given?
Huh?
The worst advice? You want to just do the best advice? What's the best advice somebody's ever gave you? Or just good advice that you got from somebody before? I got something.
Go ahead.
Just yesterday, this nigga said, no matter how much money you make, you're always going to be broke. Does that make sense? Because the more money you make, your expenses go up. So it's like you're moving up to a higher standard in life, but you got to pay more now. So you're still... No, you don't feel that?
I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. He thought, I hear him, but hey, that's why I ain't say nothing, because like, I done heard a lot of bullshit. And I feel
that's the worst advice.
That sounds terrible. So what, you want to make less money so your expenses are low so you ain't got nothing still?
No, okay, come on. No matter how much money you make, you're always going to be broke. Shit.
If I go out and make $20 million tomorrow and I gotta pay $5 of it, I still made what, 15? You think I'm broke?
Shit.
Tell that nigga to give his money up. Hey, you should have ran this way. You should have said, nigga, that shit. And I know you was like, you know what? No. I know you was like, you know what, man, you're right. Like, that makes so much sense. I would have looked at him like he was crazy.
I didn't say shit. I just stood there like, okay.
You just said that that's the best advice you've ever been given. Like, you could have said anything.
I just thought it was an advice.
That wasn't advice. He didn't advise you anything. He told you something. He made a statement and said, no matter how much money you make, young man, you will always be broke. Okay. I would have been like, damn. Praying on my downfall.
Hey, what? Nah.
That's crazy.
What's one trend you'll never hop on?
Bro, what? You're jumping all over the
place.
I
got ADD. I got ADHD.
I feel like...
Oh, you want to go back?
I just feel like it doesn't have to be specific, but it could just be like in general, like best advice you've ever been given. It's just to give it your all. Just like give it your all. I feel like it just, no matter what you do it with 100% of you. Just put your all into something. Like, I feel like that's what a lot of people don't do. And it goes, and you can just apply that to everything, like work, relationships, sports. A lot of people probably just think that they're to a certain level, and so they don't really give exactly. Like even just playing like pickup, like when you hoop, like if you beat somebody, like, and then they take an L, and then they always like, I wasn't even trying for real. Or like, that is so. So what are you doing here?
You
like
just here
just to run around, fuck off. I know you're trying to win.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to win.
It's tight that you lost.
Yeah.
So now you wasn't trying for real.
Losing mentality, bro. Excuses. I hate the worst. Like, don't make excuses and just give it your all. Like, I feel like it's just clear cut.
Yeah. I agree.
I try my best not to make excuses for anything. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm very adamant about that. But I don't try to make excuses for anything.
I like that advice.
Can't always tell you why I do something either. Like, I don't always have a reason why. But
no, that's facts. Some people think it's just got to be a reason for everything. And then sometimes it's like, no, bro, like I just did it. I don't know why.
I can't, like if it was 3 years ago, like I can't tell you why I did it in that moment, but I did it. And it's like, I mean, I got to live with like the fact that I did it, but Yeah,
it's not a reason for everything.
It is not. And one thing that I have learned going like through life is that not everything has to make sense. Like, just because something happened, it doesn't have to make sense for it to be valid. Like, there's things that do not make sense, but it doesn't mean that it's a lie. It doesn't mean that it isn't true or that you're invalid for feeling the way you feel about it. Like, just because it doesn't make sense. So I try hard to like resonate with that as well. Like, if I'm steady questioning something just because it doesn't make sense to me, that does not mean that what happened is not true, if that makes sense.
No, you lost me, but
okay. Huh?
You're saying just because something happened, it doesn't need to make sense? Or just because
you don't understand why something happens. Like, if it doesn't make sense to you, that doesn't mean that it's not true. Does that not make sense to you? Please show me that you have over a 3.5 GPA.
I'm lost. Just because, say it again, just because something happens.
Let me just put my hands here. An action happened. Someone tells you about this action that happened. To you, it does not make sense why that happened. But
that doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
Exactly. Okay. That doesn't mean that that's not the truth, though, what the person told you. Okay. You could just be like if I told you, oh, I saw somebody rob the bank yesterday, and then they threw a bag in the bushes, and I went and took the bag, and I got $1 million now.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't mean the shit didn't happen.
Exactly.
Okay.
I got it now.
I shouldn't have took that long to explain.
No, I get it.
Yeah, like you could be like, nigga, you're a liar. But okay, I don't care.
You might think that.
I'm trying to tell you
it's true.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, yeah, I get that because I've been telling people like, yeah, just because you think that doesn't mean that that's the truth. Is that the same thing, kinda?
Essentially, yes. Like, just because you think that this happened doesn't mean like reality is your perception.
Like, it doesn't make sense that you didn't do that, but that doesn't mean I didn't do it.
Exactly. You gotta just tell people like your perception isn't reality. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like
that's facts.
It's not. Just because you feel something about something doesn't make it real.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on marriage? Is what I want to get into.
What is that?
What are your thoughts on marriage?
I don't think
do you want to get married? Do you believe in marriage?
I guess I'll say I want to get married because I want to have a family and everything one day. I don't agree with the fact that it's like a legal abiding document that you gotta sign like
paperwork and all that.
Yeah,
That's what I think. Okay.
I think that it should just be just because people love each other and you just decide to get married. Like signing a piece of paper to me doesn't solidify that you're married. So
if you're gonna be loyal to me for the rest of my life, why do you need to sign a document to say that?
Yeah.
That's why I was I wasn't against it, but most of my life I was I don't really want to get married. I just think it's a piece of paper. But now that I see our friends getting married and stuff, I'm I kind of want to get married.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I want to do the celebrations and all that stuff, but I just don't get the point of the paperwork.
Would you have a wedding or would you elope and then do a little party?
No, I want to do a wedding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you don't gotta pay for it, so.
Even if I had to, I'd find a way.
Tight.
And I already know who my best man is.
I'd have been cool with the elope. Let's get it.
Let's
get it.
What else do you want to talk about? There's a lot we can talk about.
I don't really got too much to say. Not today.
Not today?
I feel like I gotta get caught on a better day.
Oh. Here's one that I had made up. Not made up. But, you know how people say, comparison is the thief of joy?
Absolutely.
Do you ever find yourself comparing yourself to others? Because I know I do that shit all the time.
I mean, I can see it. I can't sit here and lie and say that I've never compared myself to another person, for sure. But I honestly don't feel like I do that a lot.
Okay.
I feel like, I've done it.
In our generation, I feel like it's harder just because of social media. You see everybody, but people only post the good things, so obviously that's what you're going to see all the time. But it's damn, they got this, and that. It's hard to just always be grateful for what you have, especially when you're in the struggle, you know what I go through and shit, financially struggling, and then I see other people flourishing, and I'm damn, I need to get there. Comparing myself to them, and it kind of brings me down. But then the type of person I am, I don't dwell on it too much, and I'm trying to get back in that mode to where I got to figure out what I got to do next to get myself back on my feet.
You explained that, helped me. think about it a little bit better, I feel like I'll say like not as far as comparing myself to an individual like personally, but like you just said, like seeing a lot of people getting money and stuff like that. I feel like I don't necessarily compare myself to them, but I see them doing it, and so when I do get some money, I go do something stupid, like go spend some thousands on some stuff that doesn't matter, like shoes, a belt, you know, a watch, a chain, like grills. I see myself doing that a lot. So like, and it's because I see other people with it, and like I see like the kind of things that they're doing, and I would like to do those things as well. So it's like, yeah, like so I guess in a sense it's the same thing as like comparing your stuff to them. So I just, you know what I'm saying, like you said.
Does that make you feel better though when you do that? Like better about yourself?
I mean, I feel the same about myself all the time. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel the same about myself all the time. But in the moment, I was like, damn, like I'm getting there, but in reality, no, I'm not. I've just spent all this money for something that's just irrelevant. That's not gonna matter in 10 years. Like
just material type things.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself materialistic. But I will say I do like to have nice things. Like growing up not having nice things, like when I touched my first piece of something that was brand new and nice and stuff, it's like it ruined me. And it's like, bro, like that's all I want for the rest of my life. Like the finer things, bro. I done been through the nitty gritty. Like, nah, I want everything that's nice. I feel like anything that's nice, like it should be coming my way.
Yeah, I feel that.
Which is, it's a bad feeling to have.
Good. It's tough. I mean, the more I mature, I feel like I'm being more and more grateful for where I'm at and what I got.
Absolutely.
It's just tough seeing other things that I want, and I know I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give back a lot, though, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. I try to give everything I can. Yeah, I try to give everything I can, brother.
Yeah. I feel like I give back a lot. Like, even when I don't have to. But, yeah. I mean, I think that's where I'm at.
You talked about like what we came through growing up. But what did you want to be when you were younger? Like as you were getting older, what was your
professional athlete?
Like professional athlete?
Yeah.
But as you matured more, now like where you're at, are you solidified in what you're doing, or do you want to try to do something else?
If my body would let me, I'd go be a professional athlete yesterday.
Okay, I don't think we're going to do that. I wanted to be a football player too. For me, it was always either music or football, and I had the chance to do both of those, and while I still can do music, that's just like a journey, I guess. But I had the chance to play football, and then once that shit fell through, it was like now I'm scrambling, trying to figure out what I want to do.
Oh, so you're trying to find your purpose in life.
Yeah. Like I know what... I feel like my purpose in life is to try to help as many people as I can. Like, most importantly, my family and, like, those around me. But, like, even, like, not to try to look good or anything, but, like, you know how you see somebody on the side of the street or whatever and you help them out? Like, I do that, not putting it on camera like a lot of people do. Like, I feel like just a little thing, like, that's natural inside of me to be like, oh, yeah, I gotta help them. Like, I just want to help as many people as I can.
Y'all got mad at me when we were walking down the street, and I seen the man sitting on the ground, and I gave him $10, and I was being nice.
That was bullshit.
I was just chopping it up with him. You guys get mad at me, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, he down bad. I wanted him to get something to eat, you know, I wanted to help him out. You guys are trying to rush me, get mad at me. I'm doing a good deed, nice. Just be patient. Let me just chop it up with someone.
What are some of your goals though, like in the next couple of years?
Bruh, JG.
You don't have no goals?
JG.
You don't want to talk about that?
JG. You just asked me.
To be a professional athlete? That's not going to happen.
That's not me. That's not what I said.
That's not going to happen.
What were we just talking about?
I said, what did you want to be growing up? Now I'm saying, what are your goals?
No, you asked like, am I
you solidified? Like, are you happy doing what you're doing? For the rest of your life?
Never even let me answer that. You kind of went to you.
You said I wanted to be a professional athlete, and then I thought that was it.
Well, no.
Okay,
You
we'll
asked
go
me
back.
okay, well, look.
Go back then.
I'm not
You're
solidified
not
where
gonna
I'm
be a
at.
professional athlete.
Okay.
Your body's not gonna allow
Okay,
it.
we already know that. It's over with. I was still anybody in the chat, in the comments, whatever.
Chat.
Come pull up. You know what I'm saying? Come to Jack's.
Let them know in
3
the comments
dribbles.
if you'll beat them one-on-one.
Yeah,
3 dribbles.
yeah, 3 dribbles, 1-on-1, and everybody gonna come in there. Some people gonna be like, "Oh, I only need 2 dribbles." Man, please put some money on the board and let's play the 7 all ones. Anyways,
back to what you were saying.
I feel like I'm in a comfortable spot where I'm at in life, honestly, and like that's a good thing and a bad thing because I never want to like get too comfortable where I'm at. Exactly.
That's my biggest fear, is to be complacent.
And I feel like a lot of people do that. So, you know, I got a good job, you know, I'm able to pay my bills. I am still able to, I can't play anymore, obviously, basketball, but like I coach. So, and that brings me a lot of joy and happiness. Programs are good for AAU and high school. So I feel like where I'm at right now, like, I'm happy where I'm at, but I'm not where I want to be. So it's like, I'm okay, but I'm not like, yeah, I'm just, I kind of like need to like amp it up like one more notch and kind of see.
Are you trying to move up in coaching like that?
I mean, the way that.
Or just like.
No. The way that it's like, the way that the world has turned and like the way that social media is kind of like changing the game of like basketball or just sports in general and like coaching as well, like everything's becoming about money, bro. Like, so it's like people don't do it for the same reasons that they used to. Like people used to go to college or try to play basketball to the highest level that they could because they loved it. Like so now people are just doing it, trying to figure out where they can go to get the most money and stuff like that. And I feel like it takes away from the joy of the game.
Yeah, it's not for the love of the sport anymore.
Yeah.
So are you, when you say you're trying to elevate, do you mean like in a different work field?
I would like to level up where I'm at. I feel like in a different line of work, I would have to probably go back to school, get a different degree or like, just
to a sense.
And I'm not, and I don't know if I'm wanting to do that. I feel like I can better myself without having to go back to school. Like I don't, you know, I've been through enough school. I don't really want to go back, honestly. I don't think that you have to go to school to be able to be successful in life. So I'm just kind of trying to navigate. I still got goals and everything, but I just, yeah, I'm just leveling up. I'm going through the motions right now, honestly. So I'm trying to get out of that little rut I'm in.
The repetitive cycle I'm trying to get out of it too. But I feel about the school thing. I feel like it was different for our parents and stuff growing up. I feel like you had to get a degree to get like a really good job. And now it's like you can do social media, you can do whatever and make some money. That's why I'm so hesitant about trying to go back to school and get my degree. But I know my parents want me to do it.
No.
And that's all my mom ever talks about. That I need to go back to school. I'm like, I just don't know if I'm going to do it. No?
I guess it's over.
No, it's still going.
Bullshit, you started talking about they said cut.
That nigga said, hold on. Are we going?
Well, it says stop down there. If you want to stop it,
It says it's recording. Hey. Well,
so I put my hands up, they're playing my song, the butterflies fly away.
I guess that'll be the end of it. It might just be the video, the sound at this point. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of guests on here. And it's going to be a good time. So like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Peace. Peace out.